Hi, my name is Kelly, and I'm here today to talk to you about the 20-man raid, Kelsaik Sanctuary. To start off, let's talk about your raid composition. First, I suggest at least 3 tanks and 6 healers. 2 mystics and 4 priests is the most common setup. However, some of the smoothest runs I've had to date have been 3 mystics and 4 priests. Beyond that, mix and match your damage dealers as you see fit. Next, you want to make sure that you're prepared for the upcoming battle. I suggest a stack of health potions, healing droughts, the consumables that you receive from dailies, as well as arunic panaceas, combat panaceas, veteran panaceas, rapid resurrection scrolls, your own set of charms, a goddess blessing, and a complete crystalbind. For crystals, I do not suggest relentless cruxes, as Kelsaik's debuffs are percentage based, and that would just make you harder to heal. After you're all set up and ready to go, charmed, buffed, and with your inventory half filled with consumables, you can finally go on to kill Kelsaik. Let your tanks jump first to pull aggro, then follow suit. For tanks, be sure to move Kelsaik in a clockwise direction, and try to switch aggro every 3 to 5 stacks. For tank healers, try to stay 14 meters away from Kelsaik's head and on the inner circle. This should help you avoid most of the fire and ice claws, but still have you within healing range. As for the damage dealers, don't DPS right away, wait a few seconds. Kelsaik will jump once or twice and then flick his tail. After the tail swipe, feel free to burst out your hardest hitting moves. But there are a few other moves you should be aware of. First, there is the fire and the ice claw. These claws pretty much one-shot everyone, so try to stay away from Kelsaik's head. However, every 45 seconds or so, Kelsaik will rear up and slam both his claws to the ground. This is a safe time to switch your debuff, and you needn't be under his claws to do so. Kelsaik also has 2 AoE abilities. His fire AoE tends to claim the most lives. You'll see fire appear around his body and then burst out. After that, and within seconds, flame pillars will shoot out of the ground. There are 8 flame pillars, and they appear in a set position, so ranged DPS should either backstep or jaunt out. For the ice AoE, be sure to run out from under Kelsaik unless you can block like a berserker. If you need the ice debuff, feel free to run or jump in for the last tick of the AoE, it shouldn't kill you. Kelsaik also likes to jump. Small jumps are a 10-meter radius, but big jumps, the one where he crouches a bit and wings appear from his back, are a 25-meter radius, or 30 if you want to be safe. Another move that you need to be aware of are the circles. The small circle does damage to anyone in time. If you count to 10, you can iframe out of it and avoid death. The other circle is a large circle. Anyone inside when the circle completes will be killed. Anyone who has this circle, with the debuff of Living Time Bomb, run away from everyone. After 50%, Kelsaik will start spawning crystals. Everyone needs to auto-attack the crystal to about 30% and then run behind a wall. Be sure to gather up on the wall and get as close as you can. If you're too far away, you may die. A ranged class or a suiciding melee then needs to break the crystal as soon as the smoke appears on the ground. If you cannot see smoke, angle your camera towards Kelsaik. He will throw his head back, and that is the time to act. If more than 9 people are dead or out of the instance, a Lancer ad will spawn. All DPS should ignore the boss and kill the Lancer. But do note that the Lancer ad does not have a set aggro table, it is very random. If you don't have enough DPS to kill the ad, have a healer sleep in. Around 16 or 17%, slower start DPS and wait for crystal phase. After the crystal, burst the boss down under that 15% threshold. You'll then receive a new debuff that will kill you within 1 minute. After that minute is up, healers should resurrect from their vow or grace. And hopefully, a few DPS and tanks will res themselves with goddess blessings. After that point, it's just DPS. There are no more crystals. Keep up with your debuff, kill any ads, and burst that boss down. To be safe, slow or stop your DPS around 2% and make sure everyone is in the instance, even if they are dead. As long as everyone is in, feel free to kill Kelsaik. Congratulations on your success of becoming a true raider and killing Kelsaik in the 20-man raid, Kelsaik Sanctuary.